Hey everyone, welcome back to The Movement Athlete. I'm Jesse, and today we're going to be talking about one of the most impressive gravity-defying skills, the full body planche. It's pretty much the skill that everybody is striving for that's training bodyweight exercises, but very few can perform this well because it takes an enormous amount of upper body and lock arm strength. You have to lean pretty far over your hands to balance in this position. So today in this video series, we're going to be talking about some prerequisites necessary to train the planche, some mobility drills, some injury prevention, some effective progressions towards training the planche, common errors that people make when training it. We're also going to educate you on some of the exercises and their purposes, and we're going to show you a nice planche workout to do at home. So stay tuned and watch how we like to train the full body planche as professionals. We'll get into it shortly. All right, so let's take a look at what the full body planche looks like. Jeremy's going to show us this now. He places his hands firmly down onto the floor. He's going to gradually lean forwards past his hands and extend his lower body behind him and just hold this position with protracted shoulders, straight of a body as possible, neutral head position, and just statically holding this. You can see it takes a tremendous amount of upper body strength with locked arms. The shoulders, hips, and feet should all be in a straight line. If you were to connect them from one to the other, they should all be in the same level. This is performed properly. To perform the planche, hand position, it can be what feels best for you. The ideal planche that we tend to see has the hands turned out a little bit to the side. And in this one, you're actually going to be able to engage a few more muscles. You can see Jeremy here is externally rotating his shoulders a little bit. His arms are locked and shoulders are protracted and depressed. Right? If it's the other way around, it looks like he's shrugging his shoulders, but he's pushing firmly down into the floor. Now, if we were to change the hand position to go fingers face forwards, this could provide better leverage because now you can use all of your fingers to press downward, and added resistance factor to the fact that the wrist really only bends so far. However, this will tend to hurt the wrist a lot more. So the third position is a supinated position with the fingers facing backwards. And this one will actually target your biceps a lot more, your biceps and your delts. So for strength gains, this would be great. This will also maybe prepare you a little bit if you're trying to get this on the rings one day. However, the balance factor in doing this kind of planche will be a lot harder. So each one has pros and cons for the planches, but ideally in the planche, the head should be neutral, shoulders externally rotated, arms locked, shoulders depressed, shoulders, hips, and legs are in line. There's going to be a slight pelvic tilt as well, right? Because we don't want to be arching, and it just has to be a locked in core. So these are the things to look out for when doing the planche. So a lot of people ask us, how long does it take to obtain a planche? And honestly, it can take years. It takes a long time, and the key is really just consistency with it. A lot of people will give up along the way due to frustration or plateaus that they're making and abandon it and maybe come back to it later, but it can take years to learn it. But it's truly obtainable for a high-level, dedicated athlete that wants to learn it. Very few obtain a good planche in terms of the shaping of it. Some will learn the planche with bent arms or maybe an arched spine and an incorrect position, and sure, they can hold a planche, but it also depends on what kind of planche that you want, and of course, what your level of strength coming into this is. Someone that's been a gymnast for many years is going to be getting it a lot faster than an athlete that's coming from a non-bodyweight exercise type of movement. So it really does take a long time to learn it, but truly obtainable for dedicated high-level athletes that want to achieve it. Hey movement athletes, real quick, if you want to get better with your calisthenics and bodyweight training exercises, we have an amazing free course on planches as well as other bodyweight training exercises. And this guide has the best tips, tricks, mistakes that you want to avoid, progressions, and more. So make sure that you subscribe to our channel, like, comment, hit the bell for notifications, and make sure that you share with others. We want to make sure that we know what you want to see from us, engage with us, comment, hear about your updates, but enjoy the free course, and thank you guys.